hello, and welcome. So we're going to play Farming Sim 25. But Fad, you forgot to load the game. It's all blank. No, I didn't forget to load the game. I thought we'd just load it together. I've been in for 2 minutes in the game just to adjust the settings for the video and make sure that it was capturing for OBS. So let's go. It took me about an hour and a half to download, I think. So it took a while. But it's good. It's down. It's here. It's time. As Captain Sisko said, drop the cloak, arm quantum torpedoes, drop the cloak, and raise shields. Going in. I didn't really watch this before. I kind of skipped through this. So I think it's just the trailer that we had, so it's all good. Oh, there's a case. A game of John Software.
All around the world,
oh, we know this.
Farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too.
Hello, Mer.
But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time.
This is the right place. This is definitely the right time. Don't know what we're going to play yet. So if there's anyone there, do we go Riverbend Springs or do we go to the Asia map first?
A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Flaming Flimulator! Flenty Flive! Hello, Aggro! I'm just literally getting started. This is first open for me. So I'm just watching the trailer. I won't watch it every time.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
pretty darn good.
we've already seen it, but
Is it?
they took time to create it, so I'm going to enjoy it.
You're too cute. Maybe some fresh spinach for a change?
Okay, here we are. The new menu. Okay. So let's... lots of achievements to get. 0:45. I already looked at the options. It's all a little bit different. It's got that little different feel again, which is cool. Career. 20 slots still. Okay. 20 slots is okay. You would play too, but you can't. Oh, that's not so great. So do we go Riverbend Springs, Hutan Pantai, Zilonka? I think I'm going to start with Riverbend Springs. We're going to start New Farmer because it's the easiest of the lot. Let's start with 100,000. Oh, I didn't check the options. Let's check the options and make it into money. And I'm going to put that music volume down just a smidge. And... where? Oh, okay. Next menu. Next menu. Next menu. Okay, so that's not going to help me for what I want to do. Maybe I need to be in the game. Okay. Put that down. There we go. You have no money. I have the same problem. I am only playing thanks to my dearest mama, so the Fad Mother. kindly got this for me a while back. She pre-ordered this. And yes, it is a lot more expensive than the previous version. So yes. So that is certainly not the most ideal thing. Okay, so let's start new farm. Yes, guided intro tour. Yes, we'll do that because although I've played it before, we haven't played this version. Start loan. We'll make it a loan. That's fine. Economic easy naught. Yeah, that'll do. Continue. So we've got the MacDon pack. I think that was the pre-order bonus. Here we go. So yes. It's called My Save Game. It's mine! All mine! Well, I'll share, it's ours. We can do it all together. It's all good. So this is literally the first time I have loaded into any game on this. I know there's obviously been a bunch of folks that have been previewing it over the weekend, which is cool. I haven't watched anything of it at all. Just for me to have an authentic experience with it when I start. So not out of any other reason. So there we go. Let's get started. Let's pick our person. Okay. Let's stick with that for now. But limited choices. Limited choices. That looks good. Select a different color. That's better. That's a little bit more like it. Let's get ourselves some reasonable clothing.
All hands brace for impact.
Can we select something different at the top? Color. So we need, if we can get something, select color. Hey! I can have a purple t-shirt on. That's exactly what we want. Not that this is something that we need to do that at all, and we're going to have... Really? Okay, yeah, we'll stick with that colour, that's fine. Bootses. We'll have safety boots on. Safety boots. Safety is important. We won't have a hat. Oh my god. Won't have gloves. We might have a pair of glasses. There we go, just like so. We can have sunglasses when we want, but we'll have a pair of glasses. Excellent. That'll do us, I think. We are good to go. Welcome to your new farm. Let's start with the interface. Click anywhere to continue. Okay, so we've got the time up there. It's yeah, okay, mini-map. Fantastic. Click anywhere to continue. A little bit of judder there. Maybe I've got the settings a little too high, but we'll see. Maybe it's just the fact that it's first start. Okay, so we can R to start a conversation.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo. The
This is
fact that
obviously
you're
new.
about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie. When your
Yeah,
father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit.
Oh dear.
And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car.
Yeah, that totally
It's
wasn't
okay
funny.
that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family. You don't
Okay.
know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something.
Oh dear.
Anyway, let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later. And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me. Just like your friendly neighbors you should talk to sometime. They're nice people. A bit strange, perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
Yeah, okay.
Okay then, let me show you a couple of things. Ease you in.
Oh,
There will always be
Wow.
people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at
Yep.
least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field. There's also a
Crazy.
big tractor with a cultivator.
We're going to work on the field,
I'll
folks.
walk you through
It's
how
nuts.
to operate it. I can't wait to see you get started.
Okay, so over here, I'm getting it. Like I say, I'm getting a bit of judges. I might need to dial down some of the settings. There's another.
Are you ready to roll?
Of course.
Then hop onto the tractor and attach the cultivator. It's just to the back.
You've got to love the fact that he teleports and we've got to walk. How rude. Oh, it wants us to go around that side, does it? Okay.
Just like that. Exactly. Now we do the work. Meet me at the field over there.
Ooh, it wouldn't allow us to detach the tool. Interesting. Where's the field over there? Oh, okay. Sounds quite good. Animals.
Here we are. So before we can sow anything on the field, we need to take care of the stubbles, cultivate it, prepare it for the next season. Otherwise, the grain will not grow very well. Lower the cultivator and drive straight ahead. It's easy as spilling milk.
You tried spilling milk deliberately? Okay, where's me thingy bobber? Okay, so we're already on that, so that's fine. And away we go. So I'm only going to do the tour, obviously, now, but we're gonna play the game like we're starting for the first time, rather than having played it since 2011. Although things have changed. Texture isn't exactly just a reset of everything. And obviously we've got the dirt on the tyres. In gear. The old ground deformation. But the ground insults you. It's not deformation, it's deformation. The ground said you're an idiot. There we go. We're in KPH, so we are going to change some game settings in a little bit. I'm going to do that right now. Game settings. There we go. I'm going to say that. Timescale we're not going to change for the minute. Seasonal growth is fine. Crop destruction fine. Setting fine. Normal stop and go. Automatic engine start. Take off. Trailer fill limit. For the max weight, turn on because I usually turn that on. Fuel usage. General settings. Money unit. I'm going to go with the pound. Just because. Miles. We'll stick with hectares. We'll stick with Celsius. That's fine. Okay, I think that. There we go. Now we're in business, I think. Well, relatively speaking. La-di-da-di-da. Hey. Still can't drive Weather Down. And away we go again. Da, 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 da. So we start in August, which is, I think, pretty much that's the same. We started in August before. I don't think it gave us an option. I know a lot of people were asking to have an option to start in a different season / month by, not necessarily by default, but have the option to change it if you wanted to. Seems like we don't have that yet, but there maybe there would be a mod for that, I would imagine, at some point. Up and down the field. Ah, there we go. We can have our first chorus of this.
Many years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Flatman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a Derpalopagus factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocents will never know. As the years fly by, farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on.
Here I come. Set the down.
Wolfman? You play Farm Sim? I know, it's crazy, right?
Good. We're done here, kiddo. Now drive back to the garage and get out the seeder. I'll meet you there.
Seriously? We're done? Having done, what, 25% of the field? Or... Okay.
Now we change tools, kiddo. Get rid of the cultivator and attach the seeder. Now you need to attach the seeder. Drive back slowly.
Because it's helpfully parked at an angle. So how are you today, Wolfman? I hope you're well. Oh, we've got a bag of seeds in there as well. I'm just following the tutorial, not because I don't know how to play the game, but just because
That's
I always
how
think
it's
that's
done.
the best way to...
The sewing machine you just attached is empty.
It's empty!
But don't you fret.
Relaxing
I
with
just
Choo-Choo
went
is
to the
nice.
store. Next to the shed, you will find a big bag with seeds. Get over there to fill the seeder.
I like the interior of this. You got some little majingerizers up there. What's its? Bales. That's the word.
Well done. Now you're ready to go. Last
Excellent.
week I cultivated a field over there. Cultivated fields are ready to be sown. It's pretty straightforward. Drive the machine to the field and meet me there. We'll bring out canola.
Okay, we'll bring out canola. Well, the seeds that we just put in there are wheat. I suspect it's going to tell us how to change the seeds, don't you? That would just be a crazy thing.
Here we are. One thing you need to pay attention to is timing. Plants need to
Important.
be sown in specific seasons. It's midsummer. It's the perfect time to sow canola. In any other period, you
Analog.
might want to switch to a different kind of crop. You can always check the crop calendar. First, we need to prepare the seeder. Choose the canola seeds, as the big bag is filled with all kinds of seeds.
I love how they get around that. The big bag, it's just got every kind of seed in it you can imagine.
Seeding
There
is
we go.
easy. While seeding, straight lines are important though.
Uh,
Go back and forth to bring out the seed with as few gaps as possible. At some point, you'll have to buy a big bag of seeds at the store to refill it. But now you can use what you've got. Now, you only got to switch the machine on and lower it to the ground.
You're not going to give me a GPS, Grandpa? Honestly. He says hi, and yes, he does. Yes. Thanks, fam. Wolfman's relaxing with choo-choos, but that's cool. So,
That's how it's done, kiddo.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, always keep an eye on the weather.
okay.
According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain soon. That's perfect for canola, but not as good for the wheat on the other field. If you want to hire a helping hand at some point, you can. We're done
So
here.
far, I'm enjoying it,
Elder
fam.
will do the rest. Good job. Field workers are a great support if you're busy and cannot
Why
finish
is
the
he
job in time.
driving off?
Now get back to the garage and get out the harvester. Let's do it quickly. I'll meet you there.
Dam says me too many nice things. Yeah, I love the scenery in the barn. Switch to tab to vehicle.
There you are. How do you feel? Are you up for something exciting?
Ooh, are you up for
Because
something
we'll do the
exciting? Ooh,
harvesting.
misses.
There's a ripe field that needs taking. The header for the harvester sits on the trailer attached at the back. Let's meet at the field, okay, kiddo? But drive carefully. That machine is a beast.
Hey, hello. How are you? So he wants us to go over there, I assume. Where is he? Oh no, he's behind us. Okay. Let's turn around then. Looks like our hired worker isn't really doing much, but there we go. It's a half-harvested field, apparently. So how are you today, puppy? I hope you're well. We're just getting started with the tutorial thing. That's the Majingerizer we're talking about. Got Grandpa Walter
So let's
telling
do
us what
this.
to do.
You'll need to prepare the machine. With
Okay.
a combine harvester, the header cuts the plants. Those headers have different widths, depending on the size of the combine. Go detach the trailer. Then drive the harvester with its front to the header and attach it. Good, you're almost set now. Before you can start harvesting, the grain tank needs to be unfolded. Do that and bring yourself into position on the field.
In position. Turn the wibbly doofers on. If you don't have wibbly doofers on, it doesn't count. Well, maybe it does, but...
You can see that the field is nearly done already.
Yes,
I was
I
feeling
can.
a little wobbly in the knees earlier, so I left it for you. Thought you might want to try it out anyway. All you need to do is to steer the harvester into the field. Unfold the tank, start the harvester, and do the rest.
I was feeling a little wobbly in the knees earlier.
With a combine of this size, harvesting takes some time. But soon you will be able to buy a bigger one. Now go at it and show the crop who's the farmer.
Oh, the crop. Who's the farmer? Well, it's probably not me. Here we go. Andy, good evening. How are you? Puppy is good. You sent Giants a snotty email. Ah, okay. What did they do to deserve that? There'd be famines if I was left to farm the things, says Andy. Well, it's all good. I mean, we've all got our specialties, Andy. It's all I can say. And if you haven't got your specialty, you just haven't found it yet. So there we go. So we're literally just getting started. Not to mention lawsuits and vehicle repair bills. Well, yeah, I was paying attention to everything that Wolf said the other night in the convoy stream. First phase tree of Farm Sim 25. There we go. Over the spec requirements. Oh, okay. Yes, I know. I was talking on Discord with Squirrely, who we record a YouTube series, and his PC is just on the minimum requirements for spec. So it's yes, certainly one of those things, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I'm still lucky because my computer is getting old now. But because my approach is when I get a new computer, I go hell for the spec so that it's good for a good long time. Because if you don't, you just get left behind so quickly nowadays. Have they uber ramped up the PC specs for this versus 2219 Farm Sim? I don't know, Andy. I haven't really looked at the spec requirements. I somewhat foolishly just assumed that I would be okay, and luckily enough I am. Yeah, there's certainly... I did, after Squirrely had said about it, I did kind of go in and use the... whatever website it is that tests your specifications for particular games against their requirements. I honestly had paid no attention to it until Squirrely said about it, and I thought, oh, yeah, I haven't looked at that at all. Badger! They don't appear too high, to be honest, from a quick glance. Yeah, I guess it depends on people that have kind of maybe not updated in a few years, and of course we're all living with cost of living fun. So, yeah. How is the mighty magnificent Badger this evening? I hope you're well, my friend. It's interesting. A little bit of a on that. A little bit of a blink and you'll blink. You are mostly magnificent and totally mighty. Well, that's what we like to hear. How am I? I'm good, despite the fact that I've been to the dentist this afternoon and had my
Nice one, kiddo. That's
6
it.
monthly cleaning and
You have my
stuff.
blood in your veins, after all. The harvester has a limited capacity to store the crop. Now we need to unload the wheat onto a trailer to sell it. Prepare your harvester for unloading by unfolding the pipe.
Okay, I will do that in a minute, but let me just finish this last bit of the crop, please. Oh, no, not that. I pressed the wrong button. What button did I wanted that button. Train man! Migrated,
Pipe will
yes.
start extending, and the wheat will start to pour out automatically. But we're missing something, aren't we? There's no trailer here just yet.
Oh,
Go
how
get
did
the
we miss the
in
trailer?
garage. Come back to the field so we can
How did we miss the trailer, Grandpa? Dead Batteries is lurking. Hello, Dead Batteries. Lovely to see you.
Bazinga!
And yeah, Wolfman, sorry, Trainman, I'll be,
to empty the tank of your harvester. Pull along to it on the driver's side of the harvester. The trailer
Okay.
is in the correct position directly below the pipe. The harvester will start to unload automatically.
Badger's not saying a word. Who forgets their trailer?
Neat, huh? Wait it out until it's unloaded.
Wolfman may have done once or twice.
Well done, kiddo. You can either store the crop in your silo, or you can sell it.
Seeing some weird
This
little
load I promised to a vendor friend of mine.
little blips on the
He's already
screen.
waiting for me.
I don't know if it's because of the tutorial,
All you
but
gotta do is drive the tractor with the trailer to his unloading station. Now, drive to the grain elevator to sell the wheat.
Wayne Elevator. Before we do that, I am just gonna. Oh, it won't let me get out. Okay. Away we go then. Oh, there's a nice clunk there as we kind of. The dog won't like that. He doesn't like the clunky trailers. How are we getting there? I guess we're going this way. I guess. I don't know. How are we getting there? I'm not even looking at the map. Ah, traffic! I don't normally play with traffic on, so... Do-do-doodly-doo. There's a patch for Ship Graveyard Sim 2. Yeah, I did see they've done a big update, haven't they? So there's been big updates in a lot of things recently. Farm Manager had a bunch of updates. I think for both 2021 and Farm Manager World. So there we go. And released a patch today. Ah, okay. That's cool. Too many games, says Wolfman. Indeed. 3 mini games. 3 mini games. That's what the problem is. You see, what I want here is my air horn from ETS2 to be able to go. "Ah." But we just have a. Not a. "Ah." But there we go. We'll survive. We'll survive. You gotta honk like you mean it. Coco Mulattoes. I don't know why he needs us. He can teleport around the map. He doesn't need us.
If you don't
He
like
can
the
just.
prices you get on the market, you can also store the grain in your farm silo to wait it out. Sell your goods later. Now, let's get to it. drive the trailer over the tip area and unload.
Oh, I love a good unload. Press I to dump. But just make sure you're on the toilet first.
Well done. At some point, you'll do this in your sleep. Now, let's go back to the farm, shall we?
If I do this in my sleep, I'd be, yes. I will be most concerned about myself. And let's get back to the farm. Puppy says, I hope not. Indeed. You can have too many games. No, you can't have too many games. So... Wolfman can honestly say that if he did not buy a new game for the next 3 years, he would be fine and occupied. Why did you get a Rubik's Cube? Oh no, that's a bit complicated, isn't it? You got a noughts and crosses book, didn't you? That's what you got. Well, say the same for about 5 years, but I know we'll get more this year. Well, we always get more, Badger. It's just the way we do it, isn't it? There's always something new and shiny. And today it just happens to be Farm Sim. And back we are again. Oh, we've got a tyre swing. Cool. Walk over to Grandpa. And talk to people on your farm and at specific locations, press the R button to interact. Well, we've done that already, I think.
You're back. Splendid. I started wondering if you joined your father. Well, where were we?
Did we take that long selling their grain? Just because you can teleport, dude.
Important steps on the field now. There's always
All hands
more to
brace
do,
for impact.
like yield improvement, liming, fertilizing, weeding. Those require special equipment. Next thing is gaining a bit of a feel for everything. I'll just leave you to it so you can try out a few things. You don't want your old grandpa meddling with your business all the time, do you?
I think Wolf's older than Walter.
If you need anything. If you want more detailed info, you can also ask Ben. He has been one of my most trusted helpers in the past. He will gladly explain a lot of farming techniques. Now, get to farming. Dung heaping.
Yeah, you don't need to hide in the naughty corner here,
You'll do just
Andy.
fine. This farm is your farm now.
This farm is your farm now. What's that? Yeah. I don't know. Let's turn this off. Let's go and turn the harvesterizer off. Well, actually, let's bring it back. It's not over there, it's over here. We've got some pretty good scenery. I haven't gone into build mode. Oh, purple flowers. We have to stop for the purple flowers once and once only. Good, let's rip everything out. Yeah, indeed. Grandpa, you're sacked. Get out. Now we'll bring it back down. Oh, it did actually shut off after a while. There's our Majingerizer thing. This game is a very strange price, this badger. Yeah, you're not kidding. But crazy people are paying it, so like my mum paid for me to have it. Bless her heart. Love to the fad mum. Okay, thank you. Magical realignment of the thingy bobber. Actually, Fab, I think you are the oldest person to join our Trekking Voice channel now. Eating Bear. Well, 42, what's up with that? Well, maybe they're taking some inspiration from Hitchhiker's Guide. So... So now let's see what we've got. So we've got a harvesterizator. Did we not have... Did I actually plant anything on this field? We were planting canola. Did it actually plant or did it not plant? Let's have a look at the macaroni. I haven't looked at the macaroni just yet, so we've got... Okay, so it looks like it did plant canola. No room for OAPs on this farm. Well, you're only as old as you feel. I can say for that. Got some very nice colours. Well, the map is got a nice graphical change to it. So apparently we still have a section of that field to cultivate, which is frustrating because he got us to stop partway through doing the job. So let's get that done. We got another. Oh, we got a John Deere here. Okay. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, that's a small shed, so we can build another small shed if we bring wood beams, planks, long, and planks. Oh, nice. And I heard bees as bees. We has beesers. Hello, bees.
I'm trying to get home.
Brew, hello. Brew is frustrated. Brew, playing farm sim, driving a John Deere. Oh my god, the end is near. That's the response we would expect. Thanks, Brew. You got French ads? Oh my goodness. Well done. So let's finish this off. So puppies 13 like 18 days. Fantastic. They were owls and they spoke French. Ah, okay. Voulez-vous? John Deere has no fear. Oh, poking the bear there. Poking the bear there, train man. Just like I did. So what was Wolfman saying then? Oh dear. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to plant... Can we plant something different on here? What can we planterize? It looks like it is only canola. We've got to wait till tomorrow for other crops. You're someone who's 50 in less than 6 months, but you won't name names. Oh, okay, well. That's okay, man. We don't expect names. We're not taking attendance. Okay, so we've got 3 cows in our pasture, which is good. Do they have all the things that they need for doing this? Do they have all the things? Doesn't look much like it, does it? Really? Many mules. They do. Oh, they've got the meadow. Okay, so obviously they'll use that first. That's a nice improvement. Don't have any water. They don't have any productivity. How do we'll figure that out in a bit. Okay, let's go. Do we have anything to transport waterizations? Our cedar has miraculously gone back into the barn. Okay, so we've got obviously the water tower here. We need a piece of equipment. So let's see what we can do. Let's park up the trailer. Indeed, train man. If it's not green, leave it in the shed. Mikey coming in, poking the bear as well. It's like everyone knows exactly what to say to wind Brew up. And he was already frustrated when he came in, because you could tell by the angry face emoji that he put in. But there we go. Mikey, how are you today? I hope you're well. Okay, so let's get a water trailer. Okay. Maybe not. Slurry transport. No, that's not what we want. It's all. Oh, okay. So it's organized by. Okay, so that's a water barrel. Yes, that's a water barrel. We won't lease it. We'll buy it. Got some money, albeit a loan. I did define it as a loan, so now we've got to figure out where the old thingy bobber is. Where's the thingy bobber? The shop. That's the word. Oh, we got people to talk to. There's Noah. There's David. He was the one that was creepy in the trailer. Do you plan on doing massages on your farm? Not for you, dude. Not for you. There's Ben over the road. What am I looking? Why can I not see what I'm looking for looking? Let's go. Oh, there it is. It's hidden by the icon that's should be the icon that I really need to know. Okay, so we've got to go. Okay. Shop is in the middle of that. Thanks, Mikey. I'm looking everywhere except at the chat. Bam likes the way the shop is organised now. I think it just took me by surprise. I didn't know it had changed that much, and so I was looking for it in the old configuration. I will get used to it really quickly, and I will probably like it as well because it does make sense. I'm certainly not complaining about it. That's for sure. So. Where are your farm stats? That's a good question, Trainman. I'll have a look at that in just a second. Just going to try and pick up our water thing so we can at least put some water in for the cows. So, before I loaded this up, I literally loaded it for 2 minutes to get just to get OBS configured and to get the the screen resolution where I wanted it. So this stream literally is the first time I have opened the game and played it, because I've had busiest. Well, I was at the dentist when it was being launched. Well, just after, so I was driving there. Right, where is the shop? It's got to be here somewhere. That's it. Yeah, shop's here somewhere. Let's just drive over things. Drive over all the things. Here we go. We will figure this map out. Okay, there we go. Vauxhall's Tractor Centre. Nice! Yeah, there's lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Stop. We don't stop for stop signs. Sorry, what did that say? Maybe I see ahead. Well, there we go. Where's the bear? I don't know. I thought the bear was with you, Mikey. Do, do, do. That's good. That's what I wanted to hear. Just wanted to hear that the indicator sound was sounding in the cab. Just because I'm pedantic. Get rid of that. Go. Let's go get some waters. Let's go get some waters. That was over here. It was over here. We need waters, please. See my backside is called biogas. Well, yeah, it's. I think it's also called chemical warfare, puppy. That means to know where the fuel is after Sunday. Well, and we're 7 litres away from permanent ridicule on Sunday. Ah, wow. That is suboptimal. Okay. We're going to dump water. We're not. We're going to just put it in the trough for the cows. Hello, cows. Right, so that's good. Let's park that up out the way. So we've got canola to harvest by the looks of it. And we have to do it today, otherwise it's going to be ruined. Actually, let's go and get the other trailer. Another bit of face tree there. The trees do look very nice, though, I have to say. Where did I put the trailer? Dude, where's my trailer? There it is. Just in fact, we already start with the bees. So, which is fine. So now I've got to try and... Actually, let's not drive on that. We haven't... We've only just cultivated that, so let's leave that like so. Where's that coming from? Is that the... Oh, does that sound like a wind chime? I haven't got bells on. Is there a wind chime somewhere? There is. Rude. Where is it? Where is it? Either that or I'm hearing things. We're not going to do distractions, obviously. Because we wouldn't do that, would we? We got a little model boat, little tugboat. Got our own little farm shop by the road. Very traditional. I do like the mailbox. Although, well, it looks like you've got to be a vet because you've got to stick your hand in the cow's butt to get your mail. But that's okay, I suppose. Josh, good evening. How are you today? I hope you are very, very well. We're going to get back on the harvesting. Go and do the canola, because otherwise if we move forward a day, we'll miss it. And I'm going to try and figure out how to do the goopsy. That's assuming we've got goops on these vehicles. I see obviously the AI worker is not active. Josh is grand. How am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I have fantastically clean teeth because it was my day at the dentist for cleaning and checkup things, which was good. Okay, so now let's have a look. How do we do goopsy? Mode AI worker. Steering assist. Okay. Number of headlands. So let's look. We're going to have... No, we do 2. That's fine. Work direction. Work direction automatic. Okay, that's fine. I'll live with automatic. Show lines on. Okay. So how do I activate to assist? Steering assist. No lane available. Hold H to activate. Hold H to activate lane. Okay. Okay. Hey! And away we go. We have managed to figure out the GURPS at least. And it's not. It was fairly obvious with the F1 mode menu enabled, but so that kind of suggests that you'll have GPS ability for everything. Which, okay, that's fine. It kind of could have been cool if it would have been an optional extra on the vehicles. Oh, we got a lovely little there. Harvesting the canola. Yeah, this is pretty simple. I suppose if you put it into steering assist mode, if you press H, it doesn't accidentally hire a worker and cost you money, so that's not bad. So, happy enough with that. Oh, and I haven't forgotten about the train farm stats. Well, I got distracted from the farm stats, train man. I'll figure out how to words in a few minutes. Don't worry about me. There's as my mother used to say, there's a place for people like me. And away we go. So we're just going to finish doing this pass of headland. Do the other headlands in a minute. So Trainman asked about the farm stats. So let's have a little looky-loo. Farm stats, where do we go? Okay, so this is prices, vehicles, hand tools. Nice. Finances. Okay, so here's our finances. So we've spent 585E on new vehicles. We've got loan interest in there, wage payments, because we did the tutorial, and harvest income, 1495, water costs. Spread out. It's nice. Statistics. So I'm guessing this is what you were asking after, Trainman. So we can see all our statistics. So years paid, stored bales, stored pallets, collectibles. Oh, collectibles. 25 collectibles. Nice. So yeah. Gives us all that in the one place. We've got the production chains. Nice. We've got our settings, which we've already kind of been into. We've got the contract system. Okay, so we've got the deadwood as well, like we had on Silver Run Forest. So those are now in base game for the forestry type stuff. We've got the rock removal as well. Stone picking, that's new, I think. Weeding, don't think we had weeding and stone picking contracts before. Wood transport, we've done transport missions before. That's cool. Okay, nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so that's what we're up to. We are just starting to find our way through it. That's interesting. If I take the F1 menu away, the line has disappeared. Why are the lines now on this field behind me? Is it because I drove off the field, or was it because I stopped pressing F1? No, it's not because I pressed F1, it's because I drove off the field, apparently. That's interesting. You meaning on the top right, but it looks like part of the screen. Oh, yeah. Apologies for that. Let me have a look at OBS. Ah, yes. I think where I changed the screen config, You're very right there, Trainman. Where I changed the screen config, it had resized it in OBS and I hadn't noticed it. So there we go. Hopefully that's better. Apologies for that. I hadn't spotted that. Thank you. Well spotted, Trainman. That's better. That's a bit more like it. Nothing like a dirt. Diamondback. Thank you.
On a field not far away, Hitman and Fatman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a dirt Galapagos factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocents will never know. As the years fly by, farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocents will never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocents will never know.
Wilbert. He is there. He is there.
And down, sown with love, we watch them grow. And down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocents will never know.
All hands brace for impact.
As Josh says, Diamond Butt! Hello, welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely day. We are... Obviously, you can see Wilson's just doing his usual loaf impression. He decided against co-driving because he decided on the farm he didn't want to end up in the harvester by accident, which was a distinct possibility, obviously. So we are using the steering assist, so what we would have called GPS, but steering assist in-game now. So, which is nice. I just like to use it for efficiency's sake. So yeah. So far, so good. So we've done the tutorial with Grandpa. Which is kind of nice because you actually have an NPC directing you through it rather than just text giving you it. I mean, it is just text, but it's actually a character that's giving you the information, as it were. So that's a nice little addition. So I haven't been looking for any collectibles yet, but I wonder if the wind chime sound that I was hearing earlier might be something to do with that, but maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? It's all a whole world. A whole farming world for us to explore. Says the goose. Do. This is the first full field that was harvested because the tutorial only gets us to do like 4 rows. I don't know, can we get a small baler in this? Can we get a small balerizer? Can we get a small balerizer? I saw baling. There we go, baling. Don't see a small baler. Square balers? Not small ones. Big square or big round, apparently. So, guessing we probably won't do that. I wonder if there's a orange wagon that's a bit cheaper. Possibly something about that. So we'll probably want forage at some point. I think there was a small Massey Ferguson one. Okay, let's have a little look, see if there's a small Massey Ferguson baler. I couldn't see it for looking. I will get used to this. Square balers. Oh yes, there is the small Massey Ferguson. You're absolutely right. I just couldn't see it for looking. So yeah, so we'll grab one of those. We'll go and get that. I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna lease it. Oops. Didn't give us the noise, but it did still keep driving. Oops. The small shed by your field has a collectible, you think, says Trainman. Okay, we'll have a looky-loo in that for a little bit. I think you've lost your line there. No, it's all good, Josh. Don't. Ye of little faith. I mean, granted, I might have dinged up the harvester by driving it into a tree whilst I was in the menu, but at least we now know that it doesn't pause whilst you're in the menu. It still carries on driving, so you've got to be paying attention. Obviously, before the menu was kind of half transparent, so you actually knew you were still driving, and you'd got some of the noises, if I remember correctly, unless I'm completely insane. Which is entirely possible. So, trying to cut trees via harvester. Indeed, Trainman. It's a very inefficient way of harvesting trees, but combine harvesters and trees. I mean, even Massey Ferguson combine harvesters don't usually kind of cut trees down. So, there we go. All good fun. Okay, so I'm taking it you mean this this little shed here, Trainman. Let's have a little looky-loo here. So we've got. You can see that. Oh, what's this? You can see some junk. Chair there. Yeah, this is about right. You got old pieces of an old tractor and let's just not seeing anything to collect there at the moment, but we'll see. We'll check the other sheds as well. The blue thing. Oh, what the paddle? Or the tractor thing. Okay. Yep. There we go. Thank you. The Grain Elevator Museum misses some parts of its interior. Can you find all of them? You found part of the Grain Elevator Museum. 24 left to go. Ah, thank you very much, Train Man. I didn't know what I was looking for, so you're just looking and go, oh, it's just a bunch of junk in here. So we found one. We have one. Okay. I was looking to see how long it took it to figuring that. You kind of have to guess. Either that or you have to keep the F1 menu open, and when it says collect up in the top corner, over there, the top corner, it'll say R to collect, and you'll know you're near one, even if you don't know what it is. That's one way of doing it. Or you can just wait a couple of days, and people will have put a map out with the location of all of them. Whichever method suits your fancy, really. So I mean, it's all valid, so do. It's kind of, yeah, interesting how the steering assistant has it's kind of a cross between what the guided steering mod and I'm trying to press the old buttons and Courseplay, because of course you can put the headlands in as well, which you didn't really get with the guidance steering. I don't think we really need to put that onto steering assist for that. There we go. We have selected the canola. Let's have a little look at prices. Prices for canola. Turn them into oil potentially if we have the Jingerizer thing of stuffness. I like the graphical display. The line display, I should say. It was always graphic. Of the months of the year, so you can see when it's was it lines or was it was bars, wasn't it? So we can see that we've got to wait till December if we want to sell it at the right price, so that works for me. So we'll whack it into our silo. Okay. Lunch is done. Have a book chapter to finish before working. Have fun. Take care, Train Man. Look after yourself. Have a fantastic day. Hopefully see you again soon. Go over to our silo. It's not green, so we can't call it that. I love how it's not unload anymore, it's dump. Dump. Press I to dump. I dump, you dump, we all dump. So can't do any planterizating. Can we Oh, we're going to go get the baler. Let's see if we can we cut through here to get to the shopper unification? Let's have a little look. What's that? We'd have to get the ferry. Should we go over on the ferry? Go over on the ferry. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Is it down this way? Yes, it is. Down this way. We'll go over on the ferry and get the baler. Just because we can. Because why not? Nice. Life preservers. Probably should have turned the engine off, but never mind. Stop the engine, set parking brakes, stay in vehicle. If we're doing none of that. We broke all the rules on our first trip. We broke all the rules on our first trip. But that's okay. I don't think they're going to tell us off that. I don't think they'll tell us off that badly, will they? So. Breaking rules, it's kind of what you have to do. I do like the variety of trees though. This is a lot. Oh, this is very nice. Scenery is good. Oh, we got fields with weeds there. Looks like they've got quite a few weeds in there. Drive on over here. Got some cones there. Then we've got our balerizer. There we go. Oh, and it's got square bale twine in it. We've got the twine. We've got the twine levels. Yay! We're going to go back the normal way. We broke all the rules on the ferry once. We're probably best not go and hit them off again. The rocks. It's nice the way they've done the trees, because the tree coverage kind of splits you up from seeing too far into the map, which I think they've done deliberately, which is not a bad thing. It'll save people on the kind of render distances and stuff like that. And it's a way to make big things feel smaller. You always like it when big things feel smaller, don't you? On over to the field with the straw on it, really. There we go. Hopefully we can still pick up the small bales by hand, which you would. I mean, be not unrealistic. Dum 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 dum. I don't have to do this, but I don't like inefficiency. I don't like waste, which is why I choose pretty much the baler as one of my first things to do, because then I've not wasted the straw. That probably makes me crazy, but I'm okay with that. One bale. Let's go see if we can pick it up. Can we pick it up? We can indeed pick it up. Don't throw it. There are many things that make you qualify as crazy. I know. I'm well aware of that, Wolfman. I embrace my inner crazy. And my outer crazy. And my middle crazy. I embrace all my crazy. Because, why not? So... Go and get another drink in a minute. So... I think we're going to go a little bit longer than usual because I'm enjoying it. That's the measure of it, really, isn't it? And of course, I don't normally stream on a Wednesday, but I may well stream tomorrow evening, given that we're only just getting into the farming flimulator of 25s. Because I probably have the wrong tract here. For the ultimate insult, I probably should have towed the Massey Ferguson harvester with a John Deere tractor, because that would have just been the ultimate insult. So, not that we try to do things to kind of cause any kind of aggravation at all. I mean, it's just not done here. Just complete, pure, total innocence. That's what we do here. So, I don't know if the cows actually require straw for bedding or not in that particular what's it, but we'll need straw eventually for something. And like I said, my inner fad will not allow me to not bale the straw. I think we've explored all the equipment we have. Oh, school bus! Hello, school bus. Probably should have just left it and brought them back and unloaded them back at base, but there we go. Why do anything the easy way? So that back. Doodly doo. So let's have a do. Not seeing anything for straw. Let's have no, it doesn't say anything about straw for the animals because they're out on a pasture, so that's probably okay. I guess when they're inside you probably need it more. That would be my supposition. Let's just smush our face on things to see if there's anything else around that we need to collect. I think so. It's nice. It's nice. So let's get a bale. I'm only going to do one, but bring it over. Oh, you actually see the flashlight now. It's not just a thing. I think that looks adequately like a straw bale. We're going to get grass. So, where can we? Do we have a storage place for it? Back here somewhere. It's back in here. For now, like this. That's nice. Take it. Oh, Grandpa's long johns. Oh, that's our wardrobe, so we can change our clothes. Some nice details. Oh, and that's our sleepy. Sleep till tomorrow. Okay. So do these need anything? Doubt it. That's supposed to be when it's at home. Just a decoration by the looks of it. Okay. It's an interesting little use for a bale. What am I doing? I think what I'm doing is, let's see, we can get for a mower for cheap. That one. So that, we're going to need it. And summables, silage additive. That's fine. So out there's one that will do the small square. So that's the icon for Standard twine. Oh, you can. Oh, you can buy them without twine in. So if you've already got a stock of twine, you can buy one with the license plate on it. Nice. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Happy with that. That doesn't answer my question about the wrapper, though. I suspect that's not going to do it. That's fine. We won't worry about that. We will focus on one of those, and we'll do hay rather than silage for now. So we're going to cut some grass, make some hay for our so now we're going to have to take the. In this case, we're going to have to take the John Deere because it's got the front thingy bobber. The front 3-point. Oh, this is the one that's under the bridge. Nice. Knocking down the road signs. I did it. I knocked down that stop sign. I ain't stopping. Hey, Purple Derpy Man, how's it going?
All
Bender
hands
Family
raised for impact.
Farms, hello. How are you? Armor Suit, how are you? Sorry if I haven't spotted you for a few minutes there. Things are going pretty well here. Ooh. Aside from cars pulling out in front of me. Just getting acquainted with our new farms. Well, our new Riverbend farm. I mean, I'm not going to get to the other one today. So. Doodly doodly. I'm just going to have to take a short moment and go and get myself another drink. Stop signs are optional. Indeed, stop signs are totally optional. We declare war on them. Bang! There we go. Stop signs. Stop sign destruction. So there we go. So I'm going to get this back, and then I'm just going to take a little quick run to the kitchen just to get myself some juice. So my mouth is weirdly dry. Guessing you don't recognise me. I don't recognise the name. I don't recognise the image, so my apologies. But feel free to enlighten me. We don't I don't stand on the ceremony of being the all-knowing fad or anything like that. I mean, the name sounds well done. That's it. Just pull out, dude. Just pull out. Yeah. These cars. These cars nowadays. These cars. Okay, so. Let's cut the tracks initially. Yeah, let's cut the track. Fine, that'll do. How are we doing in terms of I haven't looked at the map for how we're doing for owning things. How do we do the owning farmland? Okay, that's farm. So that gives us our area that we own. Fantastic. So that costs us that visit. Okay. Area there. Areas with more woodland. Nice. Currently selected my farm. Okay, cool. Create a job, so you can select a vehicle, create a job. Okay, fine. Okay. That is mulched. Okay. You say so. We didn't really mulch it, but we... It's Case, just renamed on YouTube to something a bit better. Ah, okay, Case! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I am now just going to run off very briefly, just to get a drink. So I will leave you with our favourite farming song, Up and Down the Field.
Many years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Flatman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a dirt Galapagos factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness is we'll never know. As the years fly by, farming does go on, witnessing force of
Okay,
justice. Some
let's get
friends
this
have
going.
been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness is we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness is we'll never know. And down, sown with love, we watch them grow. And down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down we go, where the craziness is we'll never know.
Yes, I'm getting that reference, Case. Hello, beef or cow? If you don't eat beef and you don't eat cow, how are you alive? At least I'm assuming you're going for Air Afrikaans and the old skit. Time for grass shortening, indeed, indeed. So there we go. Might as well start with our path across the farm, and we might as well also get a windy rowerizator, a small windy rowerizator. Take the I don't think there's any old tractors in this. If there's an old tractor, we might buy an old tractor. What if they had like just an old beat up tractor that you could get for cheapy cheaps? That'll be coming in the mods, obviously. But that's okay. Until then, we'll take the Challenger. Go do the things of stuffness. We do the things of stuffness. You never heard that skit in your life? Beefer is literally just something you say, oh, okay, fair enough. Hello, Beefer Cow. Yes. Oh, no, if you need to see it, Case, then you need to just look up on YouTube Air Afrikaans. They did a bunch of comedy skits on that, and yeah, they're quite funny actually. Some of them are not necessarily politically correct nowadays, but well, not that they ever really were, but there we go. Saying beef or cow to a vegetarian is always a good idea. Oh, I didn't buy it yet. Buy grass things, windrowy things. So we can either have that one. Let's go with that one. Customizations. Oh! You can have... let's have that one. It doesn't cost us any more. Let's have a Lello one. Gotta look... I did it again. Left it driving whilst I went into the menu. Saying it to Hindu might be an issue as well. Oh, yes, Wolfman. But the Air Afrikaans skit was to a vegetarian. So... but there we go. Really? Why park it that way around? Unless we're supposed to drive it forwards? Who knows? Away we go. Okay, says I do like the menu redesign. Yes! I'm getting used to it. Slowly but surely. But I mean, grouping the equipment in kind of function does make a lot of sense. Because otherwise your categories start to get way too big. And trying to navigate around them, it was always, I'm sure everyone else remembers, it's always a bit hit and miss. Because you're kind of scrolling through, okay, where were the chainsaws again? Which row were they down? And it wasn't necessarily in any specific order. Whereas at least with this, it's grouped by function. So you've just got to get used to what the functions are, and then you'll find it quite quickly. So do. Sorting for alphabetical order would be lovely as well if they have done that. I don't know. I've gone wrong. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go this other. We've got so many entrances to this farm. It's insane. But then again, that's probably also quite real. There we go. This is where we wanted to be. Okay, so at least the tedded grass, although we haven't got to wait for it to dry, it does at least look much more like the colour of hay. Because it was way too green in 22. Way too green. So with the bales. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. Okay, I want to see if we've got decent looking bales of hay. It's important to me. I do know why. It's because that's what my uncle used to bale up on the farm when I was a kid. So that's why it's important. So let's have a look again at them. So mowers, tedders. So those, then they're kind of not ordered in alpha. They're ordered in kind of the order of what you need them to do, I guess. So, so that's not, because that's harvesters first and then loading and planters. So maybe. Vegetable. Oh, you got the spinachy. That's good. You'll have to get into some of that. Oh, the straw blowers. Yeah. Cool. Nothing like blowing straw. Objects, hand tools. Oh, we've still got that under miscellaneous. Oh, we've got a different mower there. We've got the brush for the animal horse brush. I did spot that in the when they put in the blog post for the hand tools. I was going, is that a brush for the horses? Do we have to go and buy a brush for our horses now? And apparently, yes, we do. I like that. Was it the final straw? Well, it might have been the final straw. I don't think it was the final countdown. I'm so glad that I actually got you to do that on the stream the other night on Sunday. That was funny. You'll sing any old crap. Well, this is true. So yes. So we are going to be baling up our hay. It's only a little bit, but we're just trying to sample things at the minute. Just to get ourselves started. If they hadn't given us cows, I might not be doing this, but they've given us cows, so we've got to look after them. We don't just abandon our animals. We abandon our equipment any old place. That's fine. I'll find a place to park it all a little bit later on. But I now also want to see what it does with the changeover of product, i.e. straw to hay, on the baler. I want to see what happens. Because what should happen is you get basically a bale that's half and half, really. It won't happen that way. But that's what should really. We're going to get that last one filled with straw. Oh, it's converted it over to hay. I'm guessing that's probably a percentage of how much percentage was hay and how much percentage was straw. Again, the bales are too green. But there we go. The hay, that's way too green. But there we go. So that hasn't really changed much. Although the actual prop on the floor does kind of look better. It did when it was spread out. Oh well. It's all good. Nothing's perfect. That's the reason we've got the small baler is because we can manually handle the bales nice and easily. But we're going to learn from our past mistakes, and we're going to take them back here before we do the unload and fold up and go and find a home for our baler. Right under this tree, I think. Okay, that's where we're going to put our baler. Good evening, Quizzy! How are you today? I hope you're well. How goes 25? So far, it's so I say so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. It is obviously the graphical improvements. The graphical improvements. The sound's improved again. It's a lovely game. I can understand people saying, well, it's a very expensive game as well, so that's fine. And certainly appreciate that that kind of thought to it. Certainly wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have issues with anyone saying, "Oh, it's too much at the minute." That's because if it were me and I hadn't had it bought as a gift, I might be saying the same thing. In fact, I probably would be. I'd still be buying it, obviously, but. There. Don't know why it's getting special treatment, but it is. There we go. That's now. Get a bale of hay. Can we just put that in there? Like so. Yes, we can. Excellent. That is how much? That is going to give them 80%. So productivity hopefully will go up now that they've got water. Well, we need to get even more water. Okay. Another bale. That's a very good question. Oh, they are Angus, so probably not going to produce. Not obviously not milking cows. They're Angus, I assume. Let's go into the me and you. Go into the me and you. There we go. We've got me and you. Hey. So again, brown Swiss. Breed is used for dairy farming. Holstein. This breed is used for dairy farming. Angus. This type of cow is bred for profit and can be sold. Mazin. Bred for profit. And of course, the water buffalo used for dairy farming produces buffalo milk. Well, how about that? Buffalo Water buffalo producing buffalo milk. It's an insane idea, that. They will produce dinner! Indeed they will. Quizzy says cool beans. Indeed. Indeedly do. So let's put our other grassy equipment over here. I'm gonna hide it. Well, not hide it, but we're gonna drop it there like so. Just in case we want to get at the mower without getting at the tedder. Drop that there. Perfectoroonie. So let's go get some more water because they're not filled with water. And I might skip the day ahead. Get that that header out the way. Header trailer out the way. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's doing all right. Josh says, I bet you forget where you put the baler later. Well, I've put it next to the cows, and the cows are likely what I'm going to need it for, so I won't say I won't, because anything's possible, but it is fairly obvious. But, yeah. We need one more. Looks like one more load. So, there we go. We need a little trailer to gather up, or a little truck to gather up those bales. Can we get a little truck? Can we get a little truck? Driver. Oh, there we go. Cars and bikes. Well, there's a bike there. Excellent. We've got a standard lizard pickup. What can that? 19 horsepower. 18 mile an hour. Get one of those. Don't want a car, do we? We could get the old pickup. 25k. What colours can we have? What colours can we? Oh, we can have purple. We are having purple. Purple. Trailer hitch. Yes. No, we don't want to design all of these. 1, 2, 3. Each. Purple. This is type 1, type 2. Oh, we can have a type 2. No. There we go. That will. That's going to cost us $25.50. Let's get it. Kind of need a pickup, don't we, really? If we're going to be doing the things of stuffness. So we've spent a lot of our money. We started with 100,000. Obviously, we've got the farm that we're inheriting from Grandpa. We've got a bunch of equipment that he already had. So it's not like we're starting with nothing. There we go. Excellent. We have filled cows with water. Nice. Now that sounds more like a decent car horn. Okay, let's go pick up some bales. Let's troll the school bus a little bit. We're going to go and pick up the straw ones first. But there's a stop sign. There we go. It's gone. We have declared war on the stop signs. There's reasons of reasons. Oh, we have got the expected straps in there. We're already getting the physics. Already getting the physics, folks.
All hands brace for impact.
We'll not be able to pick up all of these in a one-er, but this is certainly better than trying to cart them all back one at a time. Because that would just be silly sticks. That really would be. Okay, it's fine. I'm okay with that. What do I keep hearing a wind chime? Really is going to distract a lot, the wind chime thing. So I don't know if it's a thing that's supposed to draw me to a collectible or not. Who knows? Have a little looky-loo here. Got a boat here. What's this one? This would be a good place for a collectible, presumably. Warning, water level may rise without warning. Use extreme caution when in the water. Life jacket zone. course, we're going to go and look at this. Oh. Here's another one. I'll go up the stairs. There'll be stairs and not let me up. Rude. Rudeness. Rudeness. Oh, we can go up these ones. Will that give us ones on the front and not allow us to go up? Kind of weird that we're getting the sloshy, wet sound effect while walking on this lovely vessel. Probably just a thingy-majingerizer of stuffness. Okay, so... Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Distractions. That's what wind chimes do. They distract you. Now, why did I let go of that? Because I didn't ask it to, best of my knowledge. So let's tie those down, and we're going to take them back to the farm. Here. Close these doors. Yes, we can. I was clicking to drop the bale, not shut the door. Thank you. That's a button that's going to get remapped. We're going to be throwing the bales now. Then we won't trigger that. That's a way around it. Press the right click button. I need to know where the wind chime noise is coming from. I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's go and speak to Grandpa, see if he can tell us. Where's the wind chime noise, Gramps?
Hey there.
Oh. Train! Train! We haven't seen the train yet. Did it go already? Rude! I wanted to see the train. Oh well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Can we swing on the swing? That would be too cool. Okay. Let's get back in our truck. Collect the hay bales now. We haven't finished collecting the straw bales, I realise, but... Oh, we're going to get the straw bales. What's under this one? There's another bridge under the railroad tracks here. Just up to more things and stuffnesses. Who next? It really is. It's a nice looking map. Oh. Should be able to hopefully get the rest of these bales in. By hook or by crook. Start small and get bigger. Ah. Well, I guess it's kind of nice the fact that the bales are completely phased until you let them go, so they can pass. Presumably, if you were to do the old, okay, I'm going to walk through a tree, or I'm going to walk, the bale will, well, not you're going to walk through a tree, but the bale would not be knocked out your hand by the tree. Let's try it, just to be sure. Yeah, so it is completely phased. That's nice. I guess that's a method of stopping the things going flying until such time as you let go of them. So we didn't open up the baler to look at twine either. It's a shame that it doesn't have the coloured twine that it shows you in the thing, but there we go, that's fine. We're not going to be too picky about that. No, not yet anyway. So, obviously this is our field, so we might need to get a worker out here to... Or we might need to just bring the cultivator over and get that cultivated. So we've got... Yeah, we've got the canola field and this field that have got to be cultivated, but we can't seed them, so I'm not sure I see the point just yet. Let's go and have this. Ooh, nice. Bouncy, 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 boo. Oh, there's a stop sign. Kill it. Love the pickup truck in purple. Oh yes, Squizzy. What other colour? What other colour could you possibly get? Oh, let's turn those off. Store our straw bales in there for now. Don't currently have a use for them, but let's not waste the straw that we've produced. Could stack them neater. I'm just not going to. Is this one open as well? It does! That's cool. Let me close this one. We've got a barn that's just made out of doors. if you're looking for any spare doors, just find our barn. That's where we stole all the doors for the barn. Because reasons. I think there's only a few special purple. I haven't actually put a hex code in, so I don't know if I could call it my special purple, Mikey. But I am special, and I do like purple, so we'll just use that, shall we? So. Oh, I'm just seeing the hydrate that you put in, Diamondback. Thank you. Oh, dear. No. No. That's the only other bale that we had from hay. I think we collected the other ones. Oh, there might be one or two up there. Let's go and check. I doubt it because I think. Oh no, we did have stuff in the thingy bobber. Let's check. No, it's good. It's fine. That's an aspen. Apparently, okay. This one. It's an oak. Oh, okay, fine. That's a downy service tree. So it's that. It's a lodgepole pine. Nice. Our own little woods. I put the cultivator away, so I'm not going to cultivate that field this day. I think because we. Oh, that needs lime. Do we need to get a lime spreader? Have we got the money to get a lime spreader? Soil cultivation, seeding, yield improvements, sprayers. That's a lot of money for a sprayer. Fertilizer spreaders. That's not bad for a fertilizer spreader. Be nice if we could get one that could do both, but okay. Apparently not. Interesting. Weeded rollers, consumables. Okay. Actually looked at any placeables yet either. There it is. Objects. Okay. Oh, it's big bales. So we've got packs. What's this supposed to be? So, okay. So this is we have this before, kind of thing. We've got the used vehicle sale. Yeah, I don't think. That's backed on back. Okay, here we are. So that's supposed to have done. Okay, so that takes us to the vehicle list. That takes us to the farmland purchasing, which again, very construction. Oh, we can zoom out a lot better, a lot further. Zoom in a lot better. Nice. Okay. Oh, we got different types of fences. Nice. Okay, like that. Oh, and walls as well. Cool. Works. A lot of choice there. Ooh. See, sawmill is kind of small. Maybe there's different grades of them. I don't know. That's cool. That one, that's a sugar mill. Yeah, these seem quite small. What's that supposed to be? That's the tailor shop. Carpentry. Okay, so that's a big one. That's the soup factory. Okay. Jeremy, good evening. Good day. That's not too bad either. That's the oil factory. Yeah. Dairy. Just seems so small. Then again, I suppose when you're comparing it next to a huge, great big barn, but it's just, yeah, just seems small. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a visual distortion or something. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Oh, fences, lights, others. Okay. Now we're finding our way. We can have different types of barns. This building comes as a kit. So these are some of the ones. This is something I'd said about. I was hoping would come. Would be buildings that you have to build yourself. So it's purely decorational, but you have to supply. It comes as a kit and must be assembled. Deliver the required materials. Love, love, love. I think that's brilliant. I'd like to see more of it, but obviously, if they've done it in the base game, then people will be doing mods for it. I'm pretty sure. So, sculpting, painting, different textures there. Trees, plants. Nice. Cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chicken, bees, others. Oh, we gotta have a dog. Gotta have a dog. How can we not have a dog? The little dog's area is restricted. Really? Let's go nearer to the house. Where's the house? Where did I leave the house? There we go. I can turn the view around. There we go. He has a diggy dog. Let's go find the diggy dog. Beautiful diggy dog. Beautiful diggy dog. So, what we do here. We're going to refill the bowl. And let's have a look. Can we rename the dog? Okay, maybe not. Okay, that makes more sense. Apparently we can't rename the dog. I want to rename the dog though. Good dog. Good doggy. Well done. Already love the dog. Already love the dog. Like I said, I'm gonna have to figure out. I wonder. I wonder. Let's try this. Let's go back into Builder-Rooty mode. Where's Builder-Rooty mode? There's Builder-Rooty mode. Okay. Doghouse. Rename. We're renaming Doghouse, not the dog itself. That's rude. I mean, it makes sense, but trying to find my way. Okay. Well, the dogs. We've got a dog. I mean, that was always going to be essential. We'll figure out if there's a way to rename the dog at some point. I have a name in mind for the dog. So, what are we doing? Let's sleep for the night. Let's see what we can get into in the morning. We're going to leave everything where it is. We're going to kind of shut that door. Now you've started a game. Oh, yes. You always start a game with a dog. So, I mean, we really ought to make sure the dog has water as well, but there we go. So let us go. What time do you want to wake up? Wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Wake up at 6:30. There we go. Sleepy times. Go forward into the next day. Look into the stars. The loan payment's gone out. Property maintenance has gone out. Property income has come in. So let's go to our this is the finances. So they've simplified the menu and put things under and group them, which makes sense. It will take a little getting used to, but that's fine and dandy. So property income. So I'm assuming property income are there solar panels? I assume there are. Oh, train! Can we see it? No, we're just going to get the ding, 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 ding of the... Oh, no, it's... Which way did it go? By the time I hear the crossing, it's too late. Oh, well. Oh, well. We tried. Look, isn't that beautiful? Look at that glow. I know they made a lot out of it, but it really is quite gorgeous. Let's have a little look in on our cows. See how they're doing. Their health is 63%. Is that better or worse than it was yesterday? I can't remember. They've got food, they've got water. Their productivity is definitely increased, so that's good. We'll take that. We'll take that as a good sign. Take that as a good sign. So what we can plant today is we go into our crop calendar. We can plant wheat or barley. We can plant both, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to use the steering assist mode again. So we're going to change into steering assist mode. We've got the automatic. We want number of headlands. We'll go 3 this time, that's fine. Show lines on, okay. There we go. So we're going to get an early start on the day, hopefully. Squip, squip. Says the steering assist.
All hands brace for impact.
It works pretty nicely, Quizzy. I wasn't concerned. I was just curious as to how it would work. Because obviously we've all gotten used to how the guidance steering mod does things. And of course Giants have got their own ideas, which is fine too. But it's actually a cool implementation of it. And it's cool that you can do the headlands as well. Because it doesn't just make it single direction. The one thing I think I'm going to say about it is sometimes it's nice to be able to do it off the field, i.e. if you're doing grass along the edges and stuff like that, or grass in different places. So I don't know if that's going to be something that we can get it to do or not. But it's good. It works. And it really is very intuitive. The only slight issue I did have with it last time was not this cornering. I mean, this cornering thing is neither here nor there. What we did have was we had an issue, I think, where I drove too far. When I turned around, I'm going to try and reproduce it. If I turn around and I drive over onto the other field, so for example we go over there, it puts it there. And oh no, it does come back here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Last time I obviously didn't drive far enough onto this field to re-trigger the steering assist on this field. I thought it had switched over to the other field and then I had to reset it, but that's fine. No, I don't. That's good. I'm okay with that. And the reason I use the steering assist is purely because it's just getting the lines and getting the efficiency of it. So there we go. Do. So yes, this is doing good so far. I wonder if or when they'll bring precision farming to it. Because obviously that would bring a lot of the kind of no-till kind of, or the low-till, no-till kind of farming practices. But we'll see. Again, it's launch day, so it's so early to see where they're going to go with the game over its lifetime. Just look at all the differences that we had from Farm Sim 22 base game to what we ended up with. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Yeah, steering assist definitely, being in base game, that definitely gets a thumbs up from me for sure, because that is an incredibly useful piece of coding. Da, da. Neat, neat. How much fuel we've got on the tractor, right? There we go. We've got plenty. Just conscious of the fact that I haven't looked at it. You've got the crop in mind I want to plant. So, Josh, I think largely at the moment I'm going to put either wheat or barley on this field and probably the other one on the other field. Now, given the fact that the other field was already wheat and that's what we harvested, this will probably be wheat for now. So that's all we can plant this time of year. So to plant any of the other crops, we've got to wait until then. So I'm thinking I might only plant this field, and we might do I'd love to do peas. Love to do peas. We might have to rent a harvester and a planter, but I want to do peas. So the big field's going to be peas. There we go. We've decided that now. Thank you. So the big field will be saved for doing peas. So we're not going to cultivate it yet, because why cultivate it when you're not ready to plant? Just end up with more weeds on it. So if we're going to go, yeah, I think we'll go wheat, so we've got something, so we can maybe do chickens or something. Maybe. Because we already got canola. I don't know if they're coming across on the stream, but I do seem to get these flashes on the screen every once in a while. Almost like it blinks. I don't know quite what's doing that, but Too much space to turn around here, so we'll skip a lane. Dee dee dee, da dee da, diddly. Yeah, so actually we sold the wheat that we harvested, didn't we? So we might do barley. Yeah, it's not wheat. Dee, 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 dee. Up and down the field we go, with a tractor and a cultivator. Reverse deactivates the steering assist. Okay. Interesting. That's on stream as well. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I don't know if that's because my settings are too high and my card is not liking it. The computer definitely feels warm, but that's might see. We'll see how things go. Who knows? There's bound to be some things that are not quite right, and people will be putting in the bug reports and getting things fixed, I imagine. I'd be very surprised if there wasn't a patch coming at some point in the not too distant future. Like I said, I haven't found anything specific at the minute, but yeah, I'm only just bimbling my way through, so. If anyone's wondering about the directionality of the lines, I let it choose on automatic. You can specify in the direction of the lines that you want for your main doing this. You don't have to just take the default. There we go. what we'll try and do is I'm going to try and get this field seeded. I think that might be where we get through to today. I know I don't normally stream on a Wednesday, but given the most monumental importance of... Oh, well, monumental importance. Given the fact that we got Farm Sim 25 and we're really excited, I will probably stream tomorrow with some more Farm Sim 25. So we'll get a bonus stream this week because of the Farm Sim 25 release. And because Fad's social life has died a death, and Fad doesn't have anything social to do on a Wednesday, which is why I normally take the day off, so I've got time to catch up with friends and stuff like that. That I have kind of iced my social life for the time being, mostly because of the weather. There we go. Cultivator has been done. Bit of face tree action. Out, cedar out. Seriously? There's a football up in that tree. Have to get that down sometime. I'm assuming we can get it down without chopping the tree down. We might need a stick to poke it with. Okay, so we are going to change Rooney to Burley. There's Burley, any Burley. So we're now going to go back into our steering assist mode. Because reasons. Will we do 4? Yeah, okay, let's do. We'll go with what it recommends this time. Oh, we haven't got a roller either, have we? Now this, I think, is where the trick's going to come in, because there's not a huge difference, and I like this, there's not a huge difference between the seeded texture and the cultivated texture. It's a very subtle difference. It's there, obviously you can see it, but it is much more subtle than we might be used to. At least I think so. It is nice details, Quizzy. Like I said, you can see it's just a subtle difference in the lines between the cultivated and the seeded, and the debris is ever so slightly more prominent. and deeper in colour. I don't mean deeper as in dark, I just mean deeper as in richer colour. So it's nice. I like it because if you were not using the steering assist, you'd really have to pay attention to know where you'd been and where you'd done. I think that's there's a lot of people that really do want to see Farm Sim be a little bit more realistic, a little bit harder in some aspects, and that's fine. And this is, I guess, one way that it can be done. So I'm just going to ignore that corner one because we can get away with it by just overlapping a little bit there. Then perhaps I should have done the headland last, or not, but we seem to be driving over it a lot, but I guess we can only do what we can do. So like I said, there's still a lot that I don't know about the game yet, because I literally did not watch any of the previous streams over the weekend. Oh, no, I didn't. I wanted to carry on doing the headland. So I literally did not watch any of those. Just because I wanted to do my own discovery, really. That's what I did. Not because I'm super smart or anything like that, but just because I wanted to enjoy it that way. Bit of face tree action. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Up and down the field. Seeded all the burley. Just also remembering that I think the field next to us isn't seeded. So that's another. Look at that blast of sunshine coming through there. Be the clouds doing their thing. Oh, I love that effect on the ground. Sunlight just peeping through the clouds. Love it. I mean, for everyone that's just going to turn around and say, well, it's not really any different to Farm Sim 22. It feels different. Yes, the game mechanics are largely the same. Fantastic, but graphically and sound-wise, it's got a lot of change to it from my perspective. So you may not feel the same, but yeah, I am so far. I am suitably pleased. I'm not going to say impressed because there's a lot of stuff that we've kind of come to expect from Giants when they're delivering what they're delivering, and I don't think I've found anything that's truly kind of caught me by surprise and gone, oh my god, they've done that. But it's all definitely moved in the right direction for me. Obviously, biggest part so far really has got to be the guidance, steering, assist. So, yes. And so we're going to get this field seeded. When we've finished seeding this field, we're probably going to call it a day for today, and we'll be back tomorrow with some more farm set. Like I said, probably most of the rest of the week is probably going to be spent playing farms, and let's be honest. I will think about whether or not we take a journey back into Stardew on Thursday. We'll see. Four headlands does seem like a lot, but it does mean that we'll have a little bit more turning space down on the section of the field that's closer to the cow pasture. The cow pasture. Really what it is. Hey, who's that? Josh, thank you very much.
Many years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Flatman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a Derpalophagus factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocent will never know. As the years fly by, farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocent will never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocent will never know.
Thank you, Josh, for the play of up and down the field. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Who would have predicted I would press the wrong button? Nobody that's in the chat, obviously, because you all have complete and total faith in my abilities as a farmer. I mean, we all know this. If you do, then yes, well done, well done. You drank the Kool-Aid. Because the next thing, obviously, now 25 is out. I'm waiting to see when we actually see Giants Editor. I think it's Giants Editor 10. Because obviously I've got to get back into the swing of things. And I've got to finish making my mod map. Possibly making 2. So that definitely has to happen. Because I did spend quite a bit of time doing that, and yeah, I absolutely want to complete it. Even if I only ever use it for kind of streaming or for recording a YouTube series on. Because that map I've started on is kind of personal, so I don't necessarily know that I would release it out on, or I don't know if it would even be to the quality to release out onto the mod hub, to be honest. But there we go. There we go. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure. I know. There's a bunch of folks that have already been doing maps ready for 25, so there'll be a lot of mod maps coming soon. I haven't actually looked to see if any of them have dropped already, because I want to play vanilla base game for a little bit. So the ground deformation does look good. It's a shame that it doesn't kind of, I guess, last a little bit longer, I guess, but it does add environmentally and whatnot. It does add to the feeling that you're actually doing something to the ground. So even though it is just a visual cue, but that's better than nothing. It's kind of tire tracks 2.0, if you will, but driving into fences and trees, driving into fences and trees. One strip left to do. We can see the difference a little bit more with the light. There we go. Okay, so we are now seeded. I'm gonna see. I know I said after I've seeded it I was gonna get going, but I think we need to look at whether or not we can roll this, because I think it does need to be rolled. So that's the next step. And what I really wanted to get to was this field finished and ready to start growing. So we haven't limed it, we haven't done other things because we don't have the equipment for that. We don't have money yet for that equipment without taking a bigger loan. So I'm going to not fuss myself over that particularly, but if we can get a roller. Oh! Is that the light button? Light switch? Or is that just supposed to be for the gates? I don't know. Looks like it's a light switch, but except I don't see... Oh, there we go. It was there for a second. There we go. Turn on the lights. Yay! There is a light switch. Hang on a sec. There was a beach ball up there, wasn't there? Did I not just see a beach ball up there somewhere? Yes, I did. There it is. Yes, I did. I saw a beach ball. I knew I saw a beach ball. I'm not crazy. Can we get up there and have a look? Looks like we can. Let's go have a look. Oh, this is nice. Can we get up further? Get up further. I want to go and look at the beach ball. I don't know why. It's just really important. Yes, we can. Look, up here we go. Oh, the Wicked Witch has left her broomstick here. Ah! We could have just come through there. Okay. Aha! There we go. Okay. Oh! It's almost like an obstacle course of bales. There's a scarecrow in there as well. Oh, we can go into third person as well. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, total distractions. It's just so much detail in here. Just for Barn. Just for Barn. Where did I go? Oh, I ended up bouncing up the top. Okay. No, that's cool. Okay, we found the beach ball. It's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's go. Let's go finish the things of stuffness. Yeah! Bounce. Okay, so now let's see if we can get a roller for a decent price. Vehicles. We want. Is it going to be under crop improvement? Yield improvements. No. Seeding. Seed tanks. Rollers. Oh, it is under yield improvements. Roller lures. Okay, no. Way too expensive. So we won't be rolling. We will not be rolling. We won't be rocking either, but there we go. We have now finished what we're going to finish for now. So we've planted wheat. Not wheat, we've planted barley on field 5. Field 4 is still to go. We planted canola on field 3 as part of the tutorial. Field 2 is yet to be, that will be peas. But we can't plant peas until, by the looks of it, Yeah, we can't plant peas till March. And yeah, the field 4. What field? I think we'll do. Well, we won't do green beans because then we've got to get a whole different set of equipment. So what are we going to do? We'll do soybeans. Because soybeans have always been a particularly good cash crop. So we'll do soybeans on 4. Actually, we might reverse that. We'll do peas on 4. No, because we're going to hire equipment. So we're going to do peas on 2, soybeans on 4. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, so that's the state. That's the state of the farm. Should we go and visit Ben and see what Ben's got to say before we depart? Because NPCs are new, so we're going to try and figure out what Ben's got to say that's different to. And get one of them then. Okay, well. We just got to do what we can do. So Ben's apparently over here somewhere, I think. Let's go Macaroni. Yeah, he's up over here. Oh, there's Ben. Hello, Ben. Let's go and introduce ourselves.
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in cow dung.
I was not.
Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B.
Some call me Helper B. Now that's a nice tie-in.
You had a cold and wanted to play in mud after heavy rain. Lucky you couldn't smell what it actually was.
Okay.
You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh and couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting.
Okay.
I liked you already. And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me. But let's get back to the present. I'm happy that you're here and taking over the farm.
Okay.
Last few months have been a challenge. I tell you that. Walter is getting older. He's tired and had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived. Even deeper than usual.
Wolfman is getting
I'm
older.
not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over? Slow with the young horses, but I like your attitude. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. But don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but that's normal. Well, since your grandfather slowed down,
Train.
he didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me. I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old,
but still learning.
but still learning. However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and
Okay.
Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack.
Okay.
If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields.
Okay.
As your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except if a twister hits. Happens. Whenever you need me, kid. See ya.
Okay. Well, we've totally just been right next to it and missed another train. There's another stop sign there that I need to destroy, but we'll get to that. We can destroy all the stop signs, all the stop signs eventually, and of course they'll just respawn and go back in, and that's okay. Yeah, no, kind of like the feel of this map. Feels like home already. So there we go. So yeah, so that is going to do us for today. Oh, we've still got our little diggy dog. Little diggy dog is having a little lie down. I still want to figure out if we could rename the dog. My life will not be complete if we cannot rename the dog. So have a little look in the menu. Settings. I don't think it'll be in there. Statistics. It would make sense that it's somewhere in here because we've got the. But there we go. Animals. Animals. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, well, I'll keep my eyes open. But there we go. Can you click across from the cow pasture? I'm not sure. I'm assuming you mean go over to the cow pasture and click over to it from there. Let's have a little look. In the menu. I didn't see anything for the dogs there, but we'll have a little look. Look here. No, there's nothing there. And if we go in the menu, no. I was expecting it to be down here, but I get what you're saying, Josh, about we've got the arrows there. Doesn't look like it, but there we go. More things to be discovered. Like I said, I'm going to avoid playing it until I stream tomorrow. Just so that we can carry on figuring some of this stuff out. If I do play it, I won't be playing this save game or this map. But yeah, I'll probably play on Zelonka, because that's a map everyone's already familiar with, or most people are already familiar with. Just to kind of get used to some of the mechanics and stuff. But yeah, so there we go. So that is the beginnings of Farm Sim 25. It is looking very beautiful. Like I said, I do like the variety of trees. They makes the details. It's all in the details, as with everything. So there we go. So thank you, everybody. So we are going to have a little looky-loo. So Lizzie says, cheers for the stream. Thank you. The game looks good. Yeah, it does. It looks really good. I mean, yeah, just look at these textures interweaving and stuff. Yeah. Happy. I even like these partial drawn or not fully drawn trees. The textures look better in the distance than they did. They looked a little cartoony in 22. But in this, they just look a little bit more like watercolor, I suppose. So a little more like a painting than a cartoon. So there you go. Did you say you were going to stream tomorrow? I did, Josh. So in a little change from the normal, I will be streaming on a Wednesday. So I will be back tomorrow because yeah, we're gonna carry on with some more 25 because why not? Take advantage of the surge of energy whilst you've got it. So there we go. You should keep an eye out for the stream. Excellent. Thank you. So let's go to our outro page, and I'm going to say thank you to a whole bunch of people. So yeah, so let me just tab out of the game. So thank you very much to Quizzy, Josh, Mikey, Jeremy, Wolfman, Case, Armor, Diamondback, Trainman, Uh,
you had an ad and you think we're better.
and Poppy and Vam. And I think I already said Wolfman, but and Spoon Badger and Brew. And is there anybody? Andy, Falky, think, and yes, that's that. And Dead Batteries, who was lurking. And yes, so thank you all of those people and everyone else, and Aggro as well on YouTube. Thank you very much for keeping me company in the chat. It's always appreciated. Look forward to more antics on the farm, says Josh. Night, says Mikey. Thank you very much. So thank you again for keeping me company. I really do love that. We're going to look to see if we've got somebody to raid. Find me somebody to raid. Looks like Brew is over with more Farm Sim 25. So let's head on over and we'll give Brew some love. Because you can see what Brew's take on the game is. So take care of yourselves. Don't go having too much fun now. And I will be back with more fun and games tomorrow.
I'm going to regret putting
and
at some point now.
that's what we're going to do. So, like I say, look after yourselves.
In one of these screens.
I have appreciated having you here, and have a great rest of your day, evening. Bye for now.